I've been working on archaeology in the background of our last couple of videos, and it's finally time to unveil my plan. With 86 archaeology, I can complete the Ode to the Devourer quest and unlock the Gate of Elidinis skilling boss fight. I've decided to skip over most of the boring part of archaeology since it's all AFK, but in my training I've managed to complete all of the requirements for the Associate qualification, giving us access to the next tier of base camp shop, as well as a bit more monolith power. So as part of my archaeology journey, I did 10 extra sets of the Zeroshian 2 log, mostly because it was a convenient set and a lot of them were right next to a material cart. But if we turn these last two collection logs in, you'll see we have 500 pylon batteries and a nice amount of chronotes as well. Let's go cash in these batteries for a nice XP drop. So if we come over to the pylon right here, type in all 500 batteries, we get 160,000 archaeology XP. Gets us to 84. We are closing in on 86 to unlock the gate. Another 600k to go. The Ode to the Devourer requires a number of prerequisites, so let's get this quest line rolling. There is the Ancient Awakening quest complete, the first quest of the day. One of the quests in this line is the Battle of 4 and 3, which unlocks the Vorkath boss fight. During the quest, we defeat a story mode version, but in the future, I will explain a completely busted Slayer training method using this boss. Vorkath is down, time to just finish off Zemi. Battle for 4 and 3 completed. That unlocks the Vorkath boss fight. We'll definitely be doing that Slayer method with Vorkath very, very soon. But for now, we're going to keep going on this quest line. Alright, so we need 7 lamps. Alright, so that still leaves us with 26 penguin points, and I can still do penguins this week. But if we cash in the rest of these lamps on archaeology, there is level 86 archaeology. We now can do the Tomes of the Warlock quest. This is the biggest hurdle over the entire Necromancy quest line, is 86 arc. There is the Tomes of the Warlock quest complete. Another step along our way towards unlocking the gate. And there is the Ode to the Devourer quest complete. That unlocks the Gate of Elidinis. That's going to be our home for quite a bit of time on this account. Oh! I got Agility Brawlers! Oh, that's so good! Oh my gosh, that's so... Oh, yes! Oh, those are so good! Yo, you just flick them on for the last thing of the Anachronia course, and it's like crazy good. The Rage Brawlers are kind of meme, but the agility ones, those are so good! Some of you might be curious just exactly what is so special about this boss. Not only does it give us a pile of divination, mining, and agility XP, but more importantly, it gives us access to some powerful skilling rewards. This boss has 4 main unique drops. In C tier, we have the Eclipse Soul Prayer, which, while it is used in some higher level PVM strats, I'm just not convinced that I'll ever have a use case for it on this account. In A tier, we find the Runic Attuner. Recently reworked, the Attuner is actually now great for power leveling through mid to late rune crafting levels. The only caveat is that it does require level 80 before I can even use it. If I get one, I won't be upset, and it will definitely get some use. S tier contains our last 2 drops. The Scripture of Elidinis is hilariously strong for skilling, providing bursts of experience while training non-combat skills. And finally, the Memory Dowser has revolutionized how divination energy is gathered, providing boosts to gathering, as well as making it extremely AFK. This energy is essential for powering the Invention skill, and even for creating porters for our future archaeology grind. I'm in this for the long haul. You will see gate content updates in every video until I've received both of these S tier drops. Alright, I mean honestly, this is gonna be like barely over 330. This is the first gate kill on the hardcore. Right around 330 kill time. That is not bad at all. We get lucky first kill? Never lucky. But the salvage is great. The crafting XP, the div XP, the agility XP. We're going to be here. Unfortunately, we're probably going to be here for a long time, but that's okay. The first of many troll latent offerings, I'm sure. Well, there's 100 kills at the gate, and we still have exactly nothing. Surely a drop soon, right? There is the Prisoner of Galofri completed. It always cracks me up how much XP you get from this quest. 215k total experience across thieving, agility, construction, and rune crafting. Love it. Oh! Nice, okay. So we just got the amulet. I was originally gonna maybe go for this when I was going for 70 range, but I still have to train the rest of my range probably chinning in the abyss anyway, so that's a nice little unlock, and we're pet off log. In December of 2025, Thieving was updated to go to level 120. Along with this update came a bunch of new training methods. One long-term goal I have for this account will be to unlock and complete heists for some great rewards. I will cover those when the time comes. For now, I've been working on safe cracking to get us started on this journey. So I've decided that I want to get into thieving. Heists give a lot of really good stuff that I want to get in the future, and so I've been working on safe cracking, and then I'm going to probably transition over to pickpocketing soon. And if you complete the Ardoin Hard Diaries, you get a massive buff to overall pickpocketing success. It's like 10% globally. The last task that we need to complete the RD tasks is killing this little jade vine right here. So as soon as this thing dies, we should be greeted with completing all of the hard diaries. All we should need to do is cut the wild jade right here, and this should be the RD hard diaries complete. There we go. If we talk to Alec about the task system, he will give us our RD Cloak 3 as well as this antique lamp. The lamp will put straight into Herblore, nice 28k XP. And now we officially have, like I said, I believe it's 10% buff to pickpocketing across the entire game. So that's going to make it so that we can start AFKing stuff way earlier than we would be originally. If we take a look at the wiki calculator here, the Wizard Tower Mages, which I've been told are a good source of pure essence, actually only require level 78 to AFK, as long as you have the RD achievements and Gloves of Silence. So my understanding is that I should be able to completely AFK these now, and hopefully rack up a bunch of pure essence. And I've also been told they're roughly 240k XP per hour, according to the wiki. The only annoying thing that I see with these mages is that without the 99 Thieving Cape, these talismans will be coming unnoted, so we won't actually be able to fully AFK these, like 15 minutes at a time. But as long as dropping them isn't too big of a chore, this is still going to be a really solid source of pure essence and a few runes at the same time. If we talk to Relda right here, we can turn in one of the tier 84 artifacts from the Everlight Dig site for this little guy right here. And if we offer this to the monolith, we're going to unlock a fancy new relic. And that artifact just happens to be the Sticky Fingers relic, which increases the rate of auto pickpocketing by 50%. So we are going to get way more loot from pickpocketing on top of the Wizard Tower. I'll continue to work on thieving on the side, and we'll tackle heists in a later episode. For now, let's head back to the gate. Well, that's pretty cool. We just pulled an onyx from the gate. I think we'll probably make that into a Ring of Fortune. This was a pretty decent kill, close to a PR. But never rewarded. Yo, 78 agility? The gate's cracked. But this is 200 KC at the gate. Surely we get a drop. Never lucky, ma'am. There we go. 200 kill count. Our log is still empty. Surely we get something in the next 200. This right here is what 200 kills at the gate will get you in commons. Honestly, pretty solid. 66 mil overall. 5,200 nature runes. Bunch of cash. Bunch of alkables. A couple of onyxes. Really not bad, honestly. I would like to have a couple of uniques, but for what it's worth, I will take the commons. I need the money. 100,000 base XP for that floor, and that is 95 dungeoneering completed. We have unlocked warp floors, and we got one more to do before we reset. But that is 95 out of the way. That's a big milestone. We'll be back for 99 at some point, but for now, that's level 95. Alright, this is going to be the first warped floor on the hardcore. 104k base XP. Let's see what this XP drop. A 314k XP. We had full cards and I had a Dungeoneering wild card. 300k for one floor. Love to see it. We'll be back here to get 99 at some point, but we're going to stop there for now. Invention is RuneScape's first and only elite skill. It provides ridiculous mid to late game upgrades, including augmented perks for weapons and armor, skilling outfits, and tons of other skilling items. Unlocking the skill requires level 80 in divination, smithing, and crafting. We managed to get div knocked out a while back thanks to caches, and I've been working on smithing in my AFK time. 80 crafting has historically been rough for Ironman, requiring hours and hours of gem rocks. However, the gate actually provides us with one last surprise. If you start the fight, and then simply camp out at the starting crystal, you can find yourself getting 200,000 crafting XP per hour and up, starting around level 60. Between this and the gems that I have saved up, aiding crafting will take us almost no time at all. There's level 80 smithing coming in. That is our second invention requirement unlocked. Now all we need is 80 crafting, and we're actually very close, so we're going to be getting invention here very, very soon. And there we go. That is 80 crafting, our final requirement for invention. We can make our way over to the Invention Guild and work our way through the tutorial. There we go, 10k invention XP. We were able to reclaim 10k XP from completing Back to the Freezer previously, which is going to get us all the way to level 11. A good, our first 10 in all skills milestone, and we'll be able to go continue our discovery. Yo, a PR? That kind of came out of nowhere. I got baited. I thought it was a drop, but almost the famous sub 3. 216 kills now. No drops. Where are the drops, man? Like, don't get me wrong, right? The XP is great, but I want to start seeing some loot. Unfortunately, the gate has just not been kind to us so far. But I'm not giving up this easily. I promise in the next video we will continue to cleanse the gate in search of our upgrades. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed. If you like the series, please consider dropping a sub, and follow me on Twitch if you want to catch the progress live. Thanks again, and I'll see you all very soon.